The White Lady. I don't know if I like the sounds of this, excuse me. What have I gotten myself into? Alrighty, welcome back. I was looking through the quests before I officially began. We don't really have too much else to do in Novigrad that's related to secondary or Witcher contracts for Novigrad. I mean, I could do Fists of Fury, possibly. I was thinking we'll start doing some of the treasure hunts. Because I want to start getting the school gear first off. It's been way too long, I think. And that's really about it. I don't know much else I can say other than it's probably about time I started doing that. So we're going to go for the cat school gear first. And the closest one is explore the passages under the temple aisle. So we're going to do that. Why is everyone screaming over here? What is going on? I have absolutely no idea.
Keep it together, lads.
I feel like I've seen this before and I just don't understand. Okay.
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Okay.
Sounds like a white or a puff bow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
Thank you ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
Sure.
Best deal around. One for the price of two.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, Carol. We'd not have nabbed the bastard otherwise.
Yeah, sure. Does that mean the guards respect me now that I helped them catch the killer? That'd be fascinating. Alright, what is this? Well, I would say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. Would you fuck off? Why is this a thing? Not that it matters, let's be honest.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Yeah, what was the point of that?
I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Mm-hmm. Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid.
Oh, really?
Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
Excuse me? Okay. A warrant. 1 to 3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous. Banned to be destroyed immediately. Lucy, known as the Fox, so we met her, hiding in the temple aisle near the bridge. Fritz, hiding near the crooked house. Okay, well, we know where that is. Walter? It's an interesting way to spell Walter. Last seen in the Lance Halls near the Putrid Grove. Bandits are to be apprehended, or if they resist, killed where they stand. More treasures? Man, I'm already having issues. Well, at least I have, what do I have? What have I gained out of this? I don't know. Locked, great. Okay, well. Aside from everything that just happened, that was a waste of my time, but at least I can meditate for an hour. Get all my stuff back. And then eat the hell out of a bunch of food. Goat's milk. Fascinating. Alright, well, that's not something I'm necessarily interested in. That is a low-level quest. So I suppose I should do it, but I don't want to do it at the moment because I was doing something else, which is this. Thank thee very much. I think I remember being here and just not knowing how to do what I needed to do. I don't think this is really it, but... whatever. I have nothing else to lose aside from my time. That's a lot of drowners. No, that matters not, I guess. It's nice to know that if you reach the world's edge, you could just kind of fast travel somewhere. Well, I guess we're doing this one for now, because I don't know what to do with the other one. As is apparently obvious. No. I did not want to punch that, Sir Geralt of Rivia. Why are we falling? Enhanced full moon. Superior moon dust. Quite fascinating. Should probably look at these more and see what I'm looting if there's actually a lot of things. There's the feline steel sword. And a journal. Kian performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Glogger disappeared somewhere in the ruins of Est Tair, along with the rest of the elven diagrams, but those sketches for a steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. Fair enough. We split the takings equally as per our agreement. I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while he took the crossbow diagram, or she, I don't know. I'll say they. I must admit, I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar, but they do constitute impressive proof of... Oh, it is a he, right? Because it was the Witcher went undercover and killed the expedition, or those scientists. I remember finding that note however long ago I played when I found that. Conscientiousness and professionalism. The Witcher swore none of the archaeologists, that's the word I was looking for, would leave there alive, and none did. All the more shame, then, that he didn't accept my offer. As my personal bodyguard, he would never have wanted for a thing. Steady pay, caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobster for lunch, daily baths, court surgeon, and courtesans of both sexes for all his needs. And if he still lacked anything, he had but to knock on my chamber door. You must very much love all that trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jacob of Dembich, sorry, could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now, Jacob of Dembich, a second-rate captain transporting whores to dockside Novigrad pimps for a fistful of crowns. With any luck, sooner or later, a storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Kian will return to me, tail between his legs, ineligible scribbling, scrubbed, waxing, blade, oil, devil's puffball, torsions. Visibly fresher than previous entry after many years have passed. I have heard the Flying Deer, the vessel on which Kian was sailing, wrecked off the coast of Grassy Knoll. Was it my curse? Not bad for a beginner. Perhaps I should think about enrolling at Bonard. Interesting. So this gives me another idea of a place to search. Maribor Forest, what is that? That's an alchemy formula. So full moon, superior moon dust. I remember what moon dust is relatively. Full moon, I don't remember. Oh, that was the vitality one, okay. Accelerates the generation of adrenaline points. Interesting. I don't have the regular Maribor Forest, though. Killer whale. Increases breath supply while underwater. Ooh. Oh, no, I do. Okay. What does that take? Ogul bone marrow and drowner tongues. That's disgusting. I mean, a adrenaline point... Yeah, sure, I'll make it. Sign intensity, it's okay. I never did make white honey. I should probably make that. When Witcher's blood injures vampires and necrophages. Spooky. I only have one Devourer's blood, so I gotta figure out... I'd love to make superior necrophage oil since I face so many damn necrophages. I don't know what that is, though. Let's see if I can buy that. Because I face necrophages a lot more than I face a lot of other things I've noticed in The Witcher, and... I mean, it's understandable. They're basically the undead of the Witcher world. Is what I glean from it, in all honesty, but I could, of course, be wrong. So they just seem rather abundant and obnoxious at the same time. Hey. Spirit Maribor Forest again. Enhanced Northern Wind. Does that mean that there is, what's the word I'm looking for? The same manuscripts littered around everywhere? Or... what's this?
Blood trail leads to the cellar.
A blood trail, eh? I don't know what I'm following there. Vitriol. Why is that needed? I guess that's technically a crafting material that I could make with allspice and white gall. Fascinating. So many things to do in The Witcher that I don't understand. And more Dwarven Spirit. I could always use that for refilling me stuff. Hey, there. I need that. That's the one thing I needed. How do I make that? I need white gall and Nostrix. I don't know what the hell Nostrix is. I also don't know what white gall is. Can I make that? Is that an alcohol? It is. That requires cherry cordial and mandrake cordial. Oh boy. There are so many things. More blood splatters. Oh, a random dead person.
Tracked the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked. Ought to explore the tower.
The White Lady. I don't know if I like the sounds of this. Excuse me. What have I gotten myself into?
Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly in a panic.
Okay. Am I gonna find like a banshee or something? I need not to do that.
Looks like rain.
What the hell is going on down there? You know, I'm gonna not at the moment. I'm gonna follow these tracks instead. Fled in a panic. From what? Oh my. Or dead. Contract.
Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire.
Oh no.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
I'm getting banshee vibes, and I don't know
Body's
why.
dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
Noonwraith, goddamn it.
Signs point to a Noonwraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then. Maybe there's a reward for her.
Maybe. So I'm gonna go check the notice board. What is going on around here? There was also some like creepy ass noises coming from down here when I was leaving. Of course it's a ghoul. Why would it not be? Considering there's a body. Ow. Excuse me. Well, I can always take more of that stuff, let's be honest. I'm sure I'll need it at some point. What's going on over here? Ah. Of course. I see. Excuse me? You could not, good sir. Rip. What are they even fighting over there? A ghoul or something? Get your ass down here. There's a bunch of bandits fighting some shit around here, and I don't know what they're trying to do, but... Oh, they're fighting Drowned Dead. Excuse me. Mercy? Fuck you. Get your ass down from there. Well, that happened. Whatever that was and why ever it happened, I don't know, but that's something I ran into. Water essence. Cool. That was weird. Roach wasn't showing up for some reason. Well, either way.
Giddy up.
Let's, I don't really want to do this, to be honest, but I got the mission, so I don't really have a choice now. Let's just hope there isn't too much more on this notice board, because I don't really need a billion other quests. Devil in the Woods. That's probably it. Oh no, there's the White Lady. So there's actually another thing that I don't even know about. Good people, take pity on the poor lot of us peasants. The fields outside the town are haunted by a wraith, somewhat like a maid in appearance, though her visage is ghastly and sullied. You cannot walk within 10 spans of the evil and hope to escape alive. It's thus keeping us from harvesting our crops, meaning famine and misery await us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whoever drives this White Lady off or kills her. Okay. A widow has given that. Helma. Yes, since I've got many an inquiry into the matter already, I'll let it be known right here I'm not interested in remarrying. Of course. And there's another one. Devil in the Woods. Dear Witcher, sir, if any be present hereabouts, that is, I've a hunch. What am I saying? I'm dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about that till recently, that these woods are home to a cruel evil, a devil of some kind. I hired a gang of dwarven loggers not long back to harvest lumber. Strapping lads, every last one of them having cut down many a mighty tree in his life. Is this the woods that we already saved? I don't think so. So you can imagine my surprise when said loggers disappeared all save one, and he claimed to have seen a monster. I've marked out a bounty for freeing my stretch of woods from all foul creatures, and dearly hope that soon I will have the pleasure of giving it to someone. Breen Hotch. Fascinating. Alright, let's talk to this widow about the wraith. You sound sick.
Greetings, Witcher.
Hello. Hear about the notice.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Seems your White Lady's a noon wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Alright. Okay. Easier than I suspected. Not that I think I need roach to be able to get there. I didn't want to steal the honeycomb, let's be honest. But it'll be faster, so why not? You might want to leave, roach.
Yeah. Moonwraiths never come out after dusk.
Right. Oops. I like how he says it so subtly, like, yeah, dum-dum. Can't do that. I was going to take a sip of my coffee, but maybe I still can't. Let's see if I have time. You look quite lovely. Although it's a sad, sad time. All these wraiths, what happens to them?
That stench.
You'd be a little bit nicer about it. That is a lot of damage. It is a unique monster, so I don't know why I'm surprised. Right, need more. Yrden, I think is how people say it's actually pronounced, not Yrden, so. We shall see. I'm just gonna say the purple circle.
I like that silver.
Woo! Spooky. Where'd you go? Ah, yes. The after images of spookiness. You could not. I did it. Holy Spectre Dust. A relic and a Noon Wraith trophy. Did I never look at the thing I got from... That's the one I just got, right? Level 14. This was the one I got from the vampire. Silver Sword, Arden, Yrden, and Axie. Sign intensity. And bonus experience. It actually do more damage than my blood sword. I feel like witch hunters using steel swords makes very little sense. I mean, if they're just hunting witches, yeah, it makes sense. But like, a lot of the time, don't they fight supernatural stuff too? So, you know, whatever. Why do I care about them in the first place? All right, let's go back to the Widow. Roach. Because after this, I can actually get back to doing what I was intending to do in the first place, which was look for the cat school gear stuff.
It's clear.
Hello.
Greetings, Witcher.
Hey, yo, I did it.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
You as well, lady. We gonna give the dagger back, or are we just keeping that? Think we gave it back? I know not, to be honest. I mean, we did burn it technically, right? But would that really get rid of it? I'm just confused. Leshen trophy. Wish these trophies were better. Wraith trophy. Akimara trophy. Noon Wraith. Humans and non-humans. I feel like I want stuff from monsters instead. I'm very tempted to actually get a mod that makes trophies better, but I don't know. Still not too much done there. Arrow deflection, that seems nice. That's a little far away. Oi! What, dwarfy boy? What do you want? Oh, I gotta go out to that island? Sure, why not? Let's do that. I am a wee bit pale, you asshole.
Giddy up.
A witcher. Ah, wargs. Fun. There wouldn't happen to be a boat nearby, would there? Or do I gotta swim this? Assuming I gotta swim it. Well, there's another thing I can grab along the way, it seems. Very interesting. Tracker. Probably nothing great in these, right? It's probably just good enough. I mean, I'll take the repair kits, let's be honest. Does it mean that Witcher died, though? Ian, or whatever his name be. I don't know what screamed at me, but something yelled at me. Alright, I assume we go in this way. Mage's Notes and the Feline Crossbow. Ooh. Ian is enlisted with the Flying Stag as a guard of sorts. A hefty sack of no-red crowns convinced the captain to lodge me in his cabin. All is going according to plan. I'm actually finding this expedition amusing. I'm glad I didn't contract the kidnapping out to some bulgy armed halfwit. I'll do it more gracefully myself. Okay. He's cautious. I won't be able to put him down with a casually placed poison apple. Guess I'll have to zonk him out with a spell and whisk him away via teleport. I just hope it won't plop us down somewhere in the middle of a temple aisle instead, or in the middle of temple aisle instead of my head or my quarters below it. Ooh, so that's a hint to the quarters. The power pulsating from my laboratory tends to throw off a good portion of my attempts to teleport home. Very high level resistance to psionic spells. Time needed for full penetration of his nervous system, a half hour at least. A few more moments and the Witcher will be ready for transport. Now I just need to wipe our tracks. Perhaps a little change of the weather. While waiting for more favorable atmospheric conditions, I looked through his things, some very intriguing documents. A map of Est-Tyre, I think it's still how you pronounce it, but I'm not sure. Crafting diagrams of elven provenance, margin note, highly interesting sketch for a one-handed crossbow. Most likely used to hunt draconids or Ornithosaurus? Must ask about this during interrogation. Confirms my theory that the Witchers of the Cat School use elven weapons. And, wait for it, Professor Sigismund Glogger's notes, that was one of the archaeologists, right? It's clear the Witcher had something to do with the famous professor's disappearance. I think I might have overdone it a bit with those. I don't know what that is. No point in tarrying. Time to evacuate. Fascinating. Now I know how to make a cool crossbow. I still gotta find a way to the passage under Temple Isle, but I have absolutely no idea. What is yelling at me? What kind of creatures are on this island? Captain's log. Left Novigrad, heading south to Breamford. All's calm. Arrived in Breamford, ports full, 4 hulks, 6 cogs, 1 carrack, and nigh a dozen longships. Strange. Near half the longships carry privateers in the Empire's employ. Now what's old Nilfgaard want a pirate fleet for? Why is she anchored in Breamford? Done loading, all passengers on board. We're leaving Breamford, course set. Novigrad. Strange, a mage paid through the nose to share a cabin with the Witcher. Freaks are drawn to each other, it seems. Witcher's a real treasure. It's not just about monsters. Even customs officers are more civil with Kian around, and they aren't as annoyingly scrupulous as usual. Seems the legends surrounding our Witcher have curtailed their zeal. Pressure's failing rapidly, winds change direction. Could use that mage now, one that followed the Witcher like a shadow, but the two of them are nowhere to be found. Cowards. Boatswain says he heard a terrible ruckus in the Witcher's cabin this morning, with bright flashes coming out from under the door. Been quiet since, must investigate. Their cabin's empty, can't search the ship now, need to reef the sails, won't make it to port, must stay out at sea. Raise the staysails and hope the gods watch over us from there. Well, that didn't quite work now, did it? What is screeching at me from up here? Oh, a griffin. Do I want to fight that? I'm thinking no. What level you be? Oh, it's a basilisk. Never mind. Well. It's got treasure, so I mean, you know. It's a hybrid, right? I think. Or is it a draconid? What is a basilisk? I confused. I don't know if I've killed one. I'm going to assume that it is a hybrid. Get your ass down here. I'm suffering. Seems I was right. I don't know if I've killed a basilisk before. But it is poisoned. Well, I got it. Was it a hybrid? No, it was a draconid. I wasn't sure. Okay. Well, I used the wrong thing against it, but I still killed it easy enough. In memory of the noble knight Roderick, slain during a valiant struggle against a basilisk. Let's hope the beast choked on his bones. Alright. Contrary to popular belief, basilisks cannot turn anything to stone with their gaze. That is small comfort, however, given that their acid, venom, claws, and teeth provide them many other ways to kill. Fair enough. I feel kinda bad, but at the same time, I really don't. Let's see what you were guarding. Ooh, a greater rune, 2 greater runes, and a long claw. Excuse me. It's got less damage. It's not really something I'd want, but it seems nice. I also have a greater rune. Nice. Quite intensity. Ooh. I do like that. Aw, boots aren't as good as mine. Big sad. But don't worry, this is all so we can get better armor in the first place and better weapons, because you can actually upgrade Witcher gear, which means in the long run, they'll be better than everything else I got. Is there a boat off this damn mini island, or I gotta swim back? I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to swim again. Son of a bitch, I gotta. Alright, well, while I swim back, I'll end this episode off here. Peace out and all that shit. In the next episode, we're going to keep looking for the cat school gear, because that seems fun. And maybe I'll look into crafting some of it next episode as well. So yeah, peace out and all that shit. See you guys around. Have a great fucking day. Bye. Boop.